Hey there, kiddo. What brings a youngin' like you around to my study? Shouldn't you be off writing the next part of your adventure? Oh, letters from friends, eh? Looking for advice from Mr. Gerson, boom? Well, this old man has been around the block for a long time, so maybe I can teach you a couple of things. But don't forget, you gotta put in the effort to make it work, okay? And make sure to pass that message to them too, alright? Now, it's only fair that I write back to these fine folk, since they went out of their way to write letters to me. Can you fetch some paper and my glasses for me? And since you came all this way, you may as well stick around and help me write these things. Lazy? I'm old! These fingers don't work quite like they used to. I'll do the talking. You just have to write the advice down. Me? Oh, I'll just be writing notes so I know how to respond. Now, you young'uns are the ones holding the pens after all. Maybe you'll learn something from the advice too. Let's see here. First person is from Warsab. What's this little fancy A you got here? An @ symbol, huh? Are these supposed to be your little... what did Alvin call it? Internet friends? I don't know too much about this fancy schmancy online @ symbol and your # nonsense, but just make sure to be safe with strangers on the internet, okay? Now then, from Warsab at Warsab5960. Why do I get Deltarune slop? Well, I can't say for certain that the legend of Deltarune isn't a slop. It's a very important part of our history and culture. I think you're stumbling upon some high-quality texts, and you should give them a read. Now, if you're looking for slop, you should read The Lord of the Hammer. From Phantom of the Night. Why do people draw me suggestively? They do? Is that right, kiddo? Well, I sure hope they draw me in my prime. They don't call me the Hammer of Justice for nothing. These cannons were forged from years of training back in my blacksmithing days. From Pyrine at Pyrine Pygreen. How to hide a body help quick. Well, the easiest way that I know of is to throw it into the lava. At least that's what I was thinking when I was writing The Lord of the Hammer. From Mr. Fancy. At the one and only Mr. Fancy. Just some general advice? Well, Mr. Fancy, throughout my career, some of my best ideas came from dreams. Don't forget to take a rest. If anyone asks, you're writing. Heh, what's that? It's written on a memorial bench. Huh, well, that's awfully sweet. Thanks for letting me know. And make sure to say thanks to Alvin for me, alright? From Xbox Gamer 1356. Why are you blue? Well, come closer. Well, listen up. Here's a story. It's about a little guy that lives in a green world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just green. Like him. Inside and outside. Green was his house, with a green little window, and a green Corvette, and everything was green for him and himself and everybody around, because because he was the only one to listen. I'm green, gabaggy gabba guy. But to answer your question, I'm green, not blue. From Oddity, what is the meaning of life? Like, just curious as to what the opinion on this is. Well, firstly, 42. But I think the meaning of life is to write the best story you can. From Temmie, at Tamhoy. Oops. What's that say? My eyes just aren't like how they used to be. Ahoy, I Tem. Should I put it all on black? Well, I say go for it. Let's go gambling. Yahoo! Just make sure to give a little back to the people you got advice from. From Mechanoso at Mechano. What is my favorite type of tea? I like green tea with 1 sugar cube. Though Alvin did give me some of that fancy schmancy match A stuff before, I thought it tasted like grass. From Dr. Brains at Dr. Brains 1415. What deck should you play in Balatro? What's a Balatro? Is that one of your little video games? Well, kiddo, you seem to know a lot about it. Why don't you write some advice for Dr. Brains here? You can just say it's from me. Ghost deck? I don't even know what that means, but sure. From Silver Wolf at Jokeline3478. Are you old? No, I'm him. From Rayshai at Rayshai715. Should I drink hot cocoa or tea when I next get sad? Well, Rayshai, I think cocoa is always a good way to cheer up a youngin'. I remember taking Alvin to the diner after a bad day at school, and he would always ask for extra marshmallows. So you should try it sometime. He doesn't always have to solve all your answers. From Comedico at Comedic Nuno. Are you old or merely above the average age? Well, back in my day, the average age was old, so I guess I'm older than the average age. From Ray the One Imp. At Ray was here, so yeah. What is the craziest thing that ever happened to me? And what's the craziest thing my son did when growing up? Well, let me think here. I think the craziest thing that's happened to me was being able to chase my dreams even after all that happened in my life. From blacksmithing to writing about history, to writing a fantasy story, to helping you young'uns beat up a giant angel. Being able to decide my own prophecy has been great. As for Alvin, well, one time during Christmas, he had a little bit too much of the juice and caused a real ruckus. You'd never expect it out of that boy, though I may have added a little something extra to the juice, but that's a secret between you and me. From Kobe Biggle at Kobe Harvey 8873. How are babies made? Well, when two people love each other very much, their soul power coalesces together and forms a new person, a child. The soul power of the parents flows into the child, causing the child to grow as the parents age. At least that's how it works with the monsters. From Volwyn, at Volwyn12. Am I moving too fast? Or am I taking too long? Well, Jackie, why don't you come over here and answer that question for me?
You're taking just right.
Thank you, Jackie. Is this one from your dad? Let's see. Asgore. From Asgore. How do I get back with my wife? Well, I'm afraid he's going to have to burn a field of flowers to figure that one out. Sorry, kiddo. I'm honestly not too sure how to fix that marriage. Some things are beyond even me. It's like your father caught me like a deer in the headlights. I just can't figure this one out. Oh, who's this cute little guy? What's your name, Sonny? Do you have a question for Grandpa Gerson?
Why, yes, oh yes. The one and only Spamton G. Spamton, collecting donations of Cromer on behalf of starving children. Simply click on Hyperlink Blocked and save one starving child.
What's a Cromer? But I do want to help save the starving children. So what's the worst that could happen, right?
Wow! Thank you, Grandpa Gerson. Your donation of -4 Cromer will save so many starving children. You can officially consider yourself a big shot.
So that fella just lives in your pocket, eh? Cute pattern. And last but not least, from what? At what dash HQ1GL? What should I invest in? What was that thing called again? Do you remember? Ah, right, Cromer. Thanks, kiddo. Tell your friend they should invest in Cromer. Well, looks like that's all of the questions. Thanks for helping me write them down. Now, if you ever need anything else, you know where to find me. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.